All right, guys, this is Booker here. Super duper excited to introduce you guys to an amazing friend of mine and a partner in this industry. Actually, I'll just let you introduce yourself.
My name is Larissa Holmes. I'm one of the owners of Premier Abstract and Settlement Services, and we do real estate closings. We work with Booker and First Choice quite frequently. We also work with other realtors, but they're a good part of our business. And Booker's amazing, so we love working with Booker.
Well, thank you. I will tell you, there's been so many hurdles and so many obstacles and rings of fire that Larissa has literally drugged me through to get us to a closing. So if you show up to a closing table or you get an email for Larissa Holmes and you're one of my buyers, we're in good hands. We're in very good hands. We're in very good hands. But yeah,
I've been doing this for quite a while. I started working for an attorney when I was 18 years old.
Nice.
And he pretty much taught me everything I know. When he decided when we decided to start our family, we decided I was going to just start my own business.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how this all started. I love what I do.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It keeps me hopping. It's never the same twice.
Yeah.
But it's just it can be a challenge, but it's always that rush when you sit at the table and you see your first time home buyers and their big smiles and their kids are excited for the first bedroom they're going to get and what color they're going to paint it. Right. And my mom bought me this kind of bed sheets and you know, it's really cool to see that and to work hard for that. And I know, and it doesn't stop just at the closing table. Just this morning I had customers that bought a house last year, I think, pop in. They were like, we got this in the mail. What does this mean? Yep. And I got this in the mail. What does that mean? And I'm like, okay, well, here's what it means. And you need to keep this for your taxes and you need to send this one back in.
Awesome.
But if there's ever a question, it's not like we're just going to close your home and never be able to help you again. Right. I should probably be really clear. I am not an attorney. I cannot give you any legal advice. Correct. The questions these people stopped back in to ask were, what is this tax form?
It's the
basic questions for what homeowners, first time homeowners run into the first time. Like the first time you've had your house for a year and you get that receipt from the mortgage company that says that you paid all this much money in interest. You know, the questions are, what do we do with this? You know, well, you take it to your accountant. You're going to want that on your taxes. Right. You know, simple things. Yeah. And if I don't know the answer, I certainly know where to send you to get the answer.
Absolutely. And then do you, Larissa, do you work by yourself? Do you have a team? I know the answer to this.
I have two offices. We have an office in Muncie. We have an office in Mansfield. We travel normally to the realtors' offices in order to do the closings. It's just easier for everybody involved. They're more comfortable there. They've already been to the office. Right. They know where it's at. Yeah. So it's just easier that way for most buyers and sellers. But we have in our Mansfield office, we have Amy Harvey, and we hired her from an attorney's office up there in Mansfield, and she's got probably close to 30 years experience doing their real estate. My partner Danielle Lee runs the Mansfield office, and I actually trained her when we first started the business. She was the reason we started the business. Yeah. She came home and needed a job and she says, I'm gonna go do this. I was like, how about we do this?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And the other reason was I didn't want to put my daughter in daycare, so she was raised in our office while we were doing our closings, and now she's 19.
Yep. Big shout out to you.
I'm gonna cry now.
If you're watching. Yeah. I'm not gonna make mom cry. I'm not gonna make mom cry.
But I've been doing it since I was 18, so I've got over 30 years experience.
That's
and
awesome.
Now I'm not going to tell you how old I am. But
No.
But
she's 30 years old.
Yeah, 30,
she just told you.
30.
Yeah, she's been doing it since she was in diapers.
So we've had a lot of experience, a lot of situations through the years that, well, there are still things that are going to surprise me because that's just the way this goes. Yep. I've seen most of it.
yeah. And then I gotta tell you guys, and I'm just gonna speak on your behalf if that's okay. You know, one thing I love about the way that Bob and Lisa run our brokerage is that it's a very family-oriented, very family-focused environment. Even if you're a single person, that's not excluding anybody, but it's we treat people and we take care of them. And I feel like just what you guys do and how you operate and how you handle people and the care and the attention to detail that you bring to every single transaction, it's just such an extension of that, and we love that, and we love you for that. And yeah, that's how you will be treated. You'll be treated like family, and yeah.
Honestly, I have just started doing closings for my nieces and nephews, and when I sit down with these first-time home buyers who are their same age, you do think about it. You think, how would I want someone to treat my niece and nephew when they're sitting there? Do I want them to know these things?
Yeah.
These are things you should know when you're buying a home. You should know that you should be able to if you can put any extra on your principal, do it. Yes. This is why. Yep. You should know that these are things you need to look for. These are things you need to watch for. Right. And I don't have any problem, not in a condescending way, but saying, I know you're just starting out. These are some things you need to know.
Because it's common. It's common, but it's not common sense. If that makes any sense. It's
not something they do every day.
Correct. It is but it's something that's it's common to us. We know, hey, maybe pay your mortgage, split it in half, and actually pay every 2 weeks, every other week, and that works out to one extra payment at the end of the year, and it saves you thousands of dollars.
And almost 7 years off of your mortgage.
Incredible.
Almost.
That's a nugget. That's free.
So these are things that you just want to be able to pass along, so that when they're starting their lives, sometimes before they have children, they have a little bit more discretionary funds. Absolutely. And it's something they can do, and it'll serve them well in the long run. Things I tell my nieces and nephews when they're buying, and I just feel like when I'm sitting there, not that I want to, be responsible for them, but I feel like you want to treat them like you would want someone to treat your family.
Absolutely. Well, fantastic. Well, hey guys, this is Larissa Holmes with Premier Abstract. Any last thoughts? Any last word to wisdom?
If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call.
All right. Well, we're gonna put her contact info and the contact info for the business down at the bottom of this video. Again, guys, this is Booker with Century21. We love you. Talk to you soon.